Hi everybody, it's Diana with stampingwithdie.com. Welcome to my YouTube channel and this week's dies shorts. And I did some studio cleaning. I still have a lot to do, so I'm not even going to show you how it looks. But and I found some class packets, some card gets, things like that. So I just kind of set them aside. I grabbed some stamp sets, and I'm just going to kind of play it by ear and see if I can come up with some cute little cards. I have to make thank you cards, birthday cards for the month of November, so these will be perfect for that. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Diana, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm in Santan Valley, Arizona. So yesterday was Jeff and my 39th anniversary. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how that has just flown by. So I had a hair appointment in the morning. He sometimes goes with me and we grab lunch, but he had work to do, and with Winston here, I was like, well, let me just go and we'll go and have supper together instead. So at the hairdressers I was mentioning, we used to always go, and I can't even remember how we started going there, like, or what year, maybe like the 5th anniversary or something. We still lived in Mesa, and my husband was stationed in Germany before I met him, so I wanted to surprise him and go to like a German restaurant. So we went to a place called Bavarian Point in Mesa, and it had the most amazing food, and of course they closed. They're not open anymore. So I mentioned this to my hairdresser, and Alma, she goes, oh, we used to go there too. Now they go to a place in Glendale. Well, Glendale is an hour and a half or more from our house. So anyways, so I just kind of put that in the back of my head. So while I'm driving home from the hairdressers, I called Jeff, and I'm like, do you want to like splurge, for supper or whatever? And he's like, well, what are you thinking? And then I thought, well, do I say I'm thinking about going to the German restaurant? But that's a long ways to drive. So I was like, why don't we just go to the seafood place by us? And he's like, well, I was thinking German. I'm like, oh my gosh. So then we ended up going to that same place that Alma talked about, which was House Murphy. And it was in Glendale. A long, long drive, but it was so worth it. So if you live over in Phoenix or Glendale, it was really, really good. It's like an old, it's not fancy. The building looked super old or whatever, but the food was awesome, and so was the waiter was really nice too. So if you do live over there, try it out. If you have, let me know what you thought. I don't see us going there maybe just once a year because of the drive, but it was good. So sorry about that long chitter chatter. I have a frog in my throat. So like I said, today I'm just going to do a couple cards. I won't do tons because this is a dies shorts, but I grabbed a bunch of photopolymer stamp sets. I still like my red rubber, but when I need a greeting, I always kind of gravitate to the photopolymer, especially because I'm doing card gut packets. So there's already pieces cut out, like tags or whatever. So I need to be able to place my thing. I can use my old-fashioned Stamp-A-Majig if I wanted, but I just grab photopolymer to maybe make it be a little bit faster. So I don't know how many cards I'll do, just a couple, just so we can visit a little bit before the weekend. And so yeah, so I'm gonna stop my blabbering, and I'm going to adjust my camera. So close your eyes just for a second while I get adjusted there. All right, before we get started, don't forget, you only have till November the 11th to sign up for my November class on the mail kit. And this is the Rustic Christmas Countdown. You can have this be a banner. You can put these on your Christmas tree. You can give them as gifts. These are super cute. I have shown them before. The class fee, and I can only send in the USA. The class fee is $35, and that includes the kit. You get the fun little cocoa packet with some peppermints, cocoa, the chocolate chip cookies. You got your little clothespins if you decide to do a banner or just clip them to the tree, however you want. But like I said, I need to know by November the 11th because we're actually going to do this as a Zoom class. Now, don't fret, don't worry if you don't do Zoom, because after the Zoom, I will put I'll put it as a private link on YouTube, so you can always watch later and make it later. But it will be November the 18th at 10 o'clock Arizona time. That will be the Zoom. So November the 11th. So I've already got quite a few people signed up. So make sure you let me know right away. It is while supplies last. I only have so many of these kits. And yeah, and so many of these doohickeys. And I don't want to have to buy more if I just need one, which sounds bad. I could eat the cookies, but it's so much easier if I know how many I need right from the get-go. But definitely the kits. I only have so many of those because there's no there's no time for me to order more in, by the time the 11th, because I got to get them in the mail to you, so you have them by the 18th. Okay. All right. Also, I have a new hostess code for November. Hard to believe, but yes, it's a new month. So here's my hostess code for November. So if you are ordering less than $150 before tax and shipping in my store, please use this code here. If you are in my virtual stamp club, you have your own code, so you don't want to use this one. And if you're ordering over $150, which is easy to do, then don't use the code. You will still earn my goodies and guts. So goodies and guts are $75 in the month. I'm doing the guts this weekend, so I will be showing those next week. But the goodies for November with a $75 order in my store before tax and shipping are the really cute classic gift card envelopes. And I've showed these a few times. I'll have to do some more things with them this coming week. But these are what you'll get with the $75 before tax and shipping order, or you can pick the guts, and again, I'll show you those next week. But yeah, so that's what you want to do. If you want both, which is easy to do, you just order $150 in the month. That could be a cumulative orders. You could order 50 here and 75 there and 25 there, or I don't do very good at math, but as long as it comes to $150 before tax and shipping, you could earn both goodies and guts. And let me tell you, a lot of people do. Okay, so let me see here. So let me push these out of the way. I mounted all my little furries because I'm like, well, do I want to use my fluffiest ones? So I just kind of set those aside. So I have, like I said, I was going through the studio, tidying up, and I came across some class packets, card guts, they could be even from some of my videos. I don't think I've showed this one on my video, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to make these up so I have some cards. So we have some real red. So a lot of times people get the guts and they're like, well, I don't have the stamp set. And this just shows you don't have to have the stamp set. And I'm like trying to remember how I even did this card. So it doesn't really matter, right? All right, so I think that goes on the front. This probably goes on the inside. All right, this is going to go on the outside. Even if I'm changing it, it doesn't matter. All right. Actually, I'm going to put this over here and this here. All right. So yeah, so some of you who get the guts, this just will kind of teach you, you don't have to have, now of course, if you, I remember when I used to do classes in the house and people like, I want to be like the teacher. So if you want to be like the teacher, aka me, you can certainly order, the stamp set or whatever and make it identical. But this just shows you, just use your imagination. So this card is super fun. This has got, I believe this is the Joy of Christmas DSP. But it's just pretty. I don't think it even necessarily screams Christmas. What's on the other side? Musical notes. It's just some pretty colors. All right. So here's the inside. And then we have this on the outside. Let's see. I kept some ribbon off to the side I grabbed. So this is fun to do because it also, like sometimes people say I lost my mojo, or you know, I can't come up with anything. So this is fun because you just work with what you got. All right, so that's going to go in there. Just work with what you got. And it's kind of freeing, right? And sometimes just doing this will give you other ideas. Okay, so I think I want to put this ribbon up and down here like that. So I just had this piece cut from the other day. Let me get my glue dots here. I can tell when I open up an old pack because they're on the other side of the roll. All right. I have some new ones coming and I'm like, oh, I wonder if they'll be like this way, because this is just, you know, when you're used to having them being on the other side of the roll. But they've been this way for a while. And I think that's just something that the makers of glue dots have done. All right. So we have some basic black with that. So this is going to go on here. Now I grabbed some greetings. Like I said, I grabbed some photopolymer greetings. All right. And then I'm going to take this and tie up here. So this is what's fun about this tie. You can move this bow. This is like a faux bow. You can move it wherever I want. All right. Then I had, this was in the packet. So we have the little bear was in there. So we're going to put this here. So I grabbed, let me see here. This one. So I grabbed my Gone Fishing because I want to make this either a Happy Father's Day. I think either one of those will fit on this square. Jeff already is retired, so because I figure, you know what, I'm going to be on the ball. So Happy Father's Day, or So Glad You're My, is that what it says? So Glad That You're My Dad. Either one works. I think I'm going to do this. So Glad I'm Your Dad, and then Eric can give this card to Jeff next year. Now, I haven't used a So Glad You're My Dad, so I'm going to take my Versamark pad, and I'm just going to kind of condition this a little bit. And that just kind of gets any of the residue or whatever off the stamp for when it's being made, and then it will stamp better on the cardstock. All right, so I'll bring this over, and I need my memento. Now I could stamp, let's see. Yeah, I'll just do it with the black, but I could do it with the shady spruce. I could do it with the real red, because those are in that DSP, and I used that cardstock. Let me make sure I've got that good and done. So Glad That You're My Dad. So this is a really cute font, is it? With these tiny little diamond things there. All right, so Glad That You're My Dad. I love that. And then Eric can give this to Jeff next year. So let's put this one together. So that's one down almost. Okay. So put this here. So Glad That You're My Dad. And this is perfect, right, with the bear. Jeff went hunting, and he went with the neighbors. And I know I talked to you about that. He wasn't drawn. In Arizona, you have to be drawn to go hunting. And so he just went to help. And so when he went to get the truck one time, our neighbors, so it's Jim and Meredith. So it was actually Meredith it was her hunt, and then her husband Jim, and then my husband Jeff. They just basically went, right? Like to help her, because there's a little bit of work to it once you do get one. I'm not a hunter, never will be. All right. But when Jeff went to get the truck one time, I guess Jim and Meredith came up on a bear. So they were just kind of like, okay, walking, just kept one eye on the road and one eye on the bear. And they had quite a story to tell Jeff when he got back, when they got to the truck. So look how cute. So glad that you're my dad. So that is a perfect one. All right, so that's one down. What else do I have here? I also have, so here is another bunch of stuff. So these could have been class. So this goes on the inside. This could have been from a video even. But never throw your class packets or your kits away. Just set them aside. Now, I remember when I used to do classes in the studio. I'm totally online now. I don't hold classes in person. But I would have card gut packets in the door prize basket or whatever. And I swear those went first every time. People are like, I want the card guts. Because who doesn't like to just sit and stamp and not have to just figure out shapes and sizes? You just kind of want to just sit. Maybe you want to put some music on. All right, so I'm going to put this here. This is going to go here. And this, I can put something on. All right, so yeah, so I'm just as, now I'm going to have these lines go up and down because these flowers go up and down. So I'm going to do the same thing with this. So I'm going to have this go up and down. And I probably should have cut it. Hang on a second. I'm just going to eyeball that. Who knows if it's straight or not. All right. So it's going to go. Oh, I didn't even glue that. Silly me. I thought I had glued this already. Oh, Diana. When I'm storytelling, my mind forgets what I'm doing. Another reason why it's fun to have just these little card guts things. All right, so I have this little strip. And what are we going to stamp on here? So let me go to my little critters. So wouldn't this be cute? I also have this one, but how about the cat? I'm going to do the cat. You know why? Because look, the cat has a flower, and there's flowers here. So I'm just going to grab the cat because of that. All right. Now the cat has a die, so I'm going to go off camera and cut out my cat. Okay, so I did my little kitty. All right. And then, since that is kind of girlish with the flower, I also have, does it say mother, happy mother? It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to go, I want one of these skinny ones. Does happy birthday fit on there? Yes, it does. Happy birthday. Okay. And this is I'm like I'm going, what the heck is this color? I think that's Lost Lagoon. Lost Lagoon. So I'm gonna go Lost Lagoon with my greeting. There's my little happy birthday. Okay, so let's color our kitty. So flirty. So this is kind of fun. I'm just like going by the seat of my pants because I just have one of each of these, right? It's not like I have a bunch of these. So if I boo-boo, that's not going to be good. All right. Let's see, little light flirty flamingo. Let's do 8. And 7 for the little snout. And let's do, surprise, surprise, 4 and 6. Because that's what I always do for my little animals. Alright, so let's do 6. So we're going to go 6, which is the lighter. And go around that little flower. This is so cute, isn't it? So I am so excited for when that you can get, and I think it's November the 7th that you're going to be able to get this set. So I was going back and forth if I was going to do it as a class in the mail, but I have my November one already figured out. And December, I just kind of want to take December off. I'll still do my videos, but I didn't want to do a class. That sounds bad, right? But I just kind of wanted to take December off class-wise because I have my spring social coming up in February. So I'm going to be able to pre-order everything in December so I can work on my project. So I just kind of wanted to take the month off a little bit. So that makes it a little harder if I want to do this as a class, because this is going to be an online exclusive, and I think you're going to want to grab it in case they run out of them. So I might just keep sharing ideas with this set, and then you can just order it from my store and make the projects on your own, maybe. All right, so look how cute that is. Cute little kitty. All right, so let's do our, so this is Lost Lagoon. So I want to put some Lost Lagoon in here, right? Because I have Lost Lagoon here. I have Pool Party as well. So let's do Pool Party for the flower pot. So light, Pool Party, and then dark. And then what's nice is Stampin' Up has drawn like the lines, right, on the side there, so you know that's where it's going to be darker. And I'm going to take my light Lost Lagoon, and I'm going to add some of that as well. So Pool Party and Lost Lagoon, they look awesome together. So doesn't that look so adorable? That little pot. And then let's do our parakeet. I always seem to grab parakeet or lemon lime because they're just such a happy, happy green. All right. And then our flower. So I'm just going to go, what is this, 400. And then we'll make this the kind of sunflower-ish, even though it's more of a daisy. I'm still going to color it yellow. So fun, little kitty. So the little kitty is bringing somebody a flower for their birthday. So let's put this on the card too. So this is almost 2 cards down. So some of you might have done, if this was a class, I can't remember now if these pieces were class or if these pieces were goodies and guts before. Because I just kind of put them in a bucket and I have them on my desk or my table over there. And I was like, what the heck do I have in here? I'm like, oh, these are card guts. So since yesterday we were gone a lot, and then we had that long drive, I didn't plan anything for the video. So hopefully you will accept my apology by me just doing this, because it's fun. All right, So let's see, I'm going to go up underneath the kitty so that the kitty is also standing on the happy birthday as well. All right, cute, cute. Now, of course, I need some bling. Do I have any bling sitting on my desk? Do I? I do. All right, so we also have coming in November are these, and these are the new adhesive back dragonflies and birds. So I think I'm going to grab a dragonfly and put that right there. So that looks cute, right? That little dragonfly. She's saying, ooh, is that flower for me? All right, so there's another one. Let's see, can I do another quick one? What do I have here? So some of these papers we don't even have anymore. All right, so what is this one? So some of these papers are like retired papers. So this was a celebration a while ago. All right, so this is the inside. So let's see. We'll do one more. Because I could sit and stamp all day long, especially if I have kits or card packets all ready to go. I mean, I love designing, figuring it all out, but at the same time, I like to stamp without having to think, without having to really think much. I mean, this is enough. I mean, I'm having to think here a little bit by using unintentional things for this. All right, so this is going to go on here. And this is Coastal Cabana. So I've got some little squares. So these are the same little squares that I had for the bear. All right, so these, like this, and then this is going to go here. All right, so I think I just brought greetings out, whatchamacallit, for the banners. So I'm going to use my little critters again. All right, so I need my grid sheet. All right, so we're going to go and we're going to put some little critters. So their little faces are going to be in these squares. Oop, not too good if I drop that on there. All right, so we already used the kitty. So let's do our little gerbil. It's either a gerbil or a hamster, right? It doesn't have a tail. Now, if you want him to be a mouse, you could probably draw a tail on there. Okay, so we have the little gerbil. And I want to stamp so that his butt is off. So he's, you know, I mean, I could have stamped him all the way on. Now that I think about it. Do I have another square around? I probably don't. That's all right. Okay, so we have the little gerbil, so he would have fit. All right, then we have the little bunny. So I kind of like when they're not all the way on. All right, we're just going to put this guy right in the center. Okay, then we have Wally the beef, Steve the beef, Chewy the beef. I love the stick heart so much. You are cute, whoever you are. All right, and then we have, do I not have a bird? I'm like looking all over. I swear I have a bird. There he is. But he's little. The bird is pretty little, so I'm going to save him for the inside. So I'm going to put the bear. cute. All right. And I'm going to be bad, and I'm going to redo this guy. I might have a square somewhere. Do I have a square to spare? No, I do not have a square to spare. Let's see here. Let's go see. I'm going to do a square. Let's restamp the gerbil because he fits. Yes, there you are, baby. Okay. And what are we going to have for our greeting on this one? Let's see. Happy birthday. It's got to fit in that little shape. Love you. You're my thoughts. Congratulations. Best ever. I don't think friend fits on there. Let's see. Making spirits. Hello, hello, hello. How about a different happy birthday? How about this happy birthday? So this happy birthday comes from Hello Kiwi. So again, I just kind of went through my cupboard and I pulled out all the photopolymers. Yeah, just so it's a little bit different happy birthday. So we've got a balloon there. We've got a birthday cake. So birthday seems perfect. Now I need to stand over this so I can see. All right, so we've got happy birthday. So now I've got one birthday card done. But a lot of times these cards, now not Eric's dad card, but a lot of times I will make cards and you'll get a thank you card from me. And sometimes it says happy birthday. They don't all say thank you because I don't write on the cards. That way, if you want to use them like on your own, you kind of have this handmade card that you can give out. So I usually don't fill them out. Now, of course, if I send somebody a birthday card, when it's really their birthday, then yeah, then I do write on it. Okay, so I'm going to take some light gray granite and I'm going to go against my normal left side and I'm going to put my shadow on the right side today. Okay. And this just makes these little guys pop off the page. Because I have stamped them direct. Now they do have a die that matches them. And then let's put a little line underneath these guys that you can see their butts so that they're not flying in the air. These guys, you don't see where they're sitting, so they're fine. But look how cute. Oh my gosh, you are so adorable, all of you. All right. So let's get some little flirty cheeks going. So this is going to be my last card because there's quite a few little guys to color on here. So I don't want to take any more of your time than I need to. So this is light flirty, of course, right? Oh my gosh, this beaver is so cute. They're all adorable. So I don't know who drew this, but this is a super cute little set. All right, so light flirty. I love when they have the little paws like that. And then take our dark flirty. Let's do the little nose too. Oh, I forgot to do the ear holes on the bunny. So cute. I think I'm going to have my bunny be kind of gray. I think I am. So I'm going to take my gray granite. So even though I put gray granite around the edge, I'm still going to use the gray granite to color my bunny in, because I just want a little gray bunny. So this is light gray granite. I don't want my critters to have all the same color. And I'm just kind of wiggling and wiggling as I color. And if it leaves a little white, I don't care, because then it makes it look even more like furry if there's just some little white showing. So wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. So cute. All right, and then we'll take our dark gray. Just around the edge. And like I said, it tells you where you can put, because it's got these kind of shadowy fur marks. So just kind of use those as your guide. So isn't that little bunny so sweet? All right, so what colors do I have out here? So we have, I'm going to do parakeet. You know me, parakeet, parakeet. All right, so we're going to go parakeet on our cupcake. We're going to go parakeet on our balloon as well. So we kind of have similar colors around. Plus, they go really well with that DSP. All right, and then the dark. Okay. And then let's do some Poppy Parade. So light poppy for the cherry. And I want to do light freesia and light highland for the icing. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. You are adorable. All right, so there's our cute little bunny. I love you. Okay, so let's do our little gerbil. Now the gerbil, let's see, what color am I going to do my gerbil? I'm going to do my gerbil. I'm going to grab some bubble bath and some petal pink. So I want some light petal pink. And here. So light petal pink for his little cheeks and under his little belly area. I should look up and see what they look like. All right, and then I want them to be kind of orangey. Eric used to have, do I do Cajun or coral? Hold on a minute. Cajun's too brown. Okay, so I'm going to coral. Eric used to have a gerbil years ago, or was it a hamster? No, I think it was a gerbil. We had this huge setup. And then he got where, so what did I say this was? Coral. Or Calypso. Calypso coral. And then he got to where it's like, you know, he didn't really want it anymore. So then Jeff's brother took it. So I don't know how long Tim had it after. But we had this huge tank and toys and all sorts of stuff. But so anyways, so I kind of remember it being like an orangey color. So that's what I'm kind of going by my mind. All right, and then this is the dark. So it has a little shadow here and there. So you are cute too. And let's put a little gray nose And a little bit of gray on his feet. I'm assuming maybe there would be some gray on his feet. I don't know. But there's the little hamster gerbil thingy. All right. Let's do the beaver. All right. Now again, I'm just kind of like, what the heck color is a beaver? I should know this, right? I am Canadian. Let's do some pebble path for... And usually I pull it up on the computer, but this is... I'm just going live with this, so I don't, I'm using my computer. So we're just going to, if this is not the right color, hey, that's okay. So this is light and dark pebbled path for the little tail there. But I'm going to say they're brown. I want to say the brown. So I'm going to do 3 and 5. So they're a little bit different than the bear, because I'll probably do 3 and 4 for the bear. So let's see. So this is 5, right? Yeah, so this is 5. And I have those cute sticks, so I'll have to do the sticks a little darker so that we'll be able to see them. So this again is 5. So the higher the number, the lighter the color. So this is the lighter of the color. All right. So I'm just doing the whole thing just to kind of get this color laid out. And then we'll go with the dark and add some more. So see how I left a little white here and there, just like I did with the bunny. And then I'm going to take number 300. And it's fairly dark. So he is too cute. Put a little bit there on the nose, so it kind of gives it a little bit of definition. Okay. Now anybody that knows, you might be saying, this is nothing like the color of a beaver. Alright, but that's okay. And I want to do his nose. Let's do his nose petal pink, whether it's petal pink or not. So light and dark petal. So I'm just going to go dark petal. Hey, cutie patootie. Alright, and then where is my 5? Just right here. Alright, now I'm going to take the, the 4. It's not as dark as the 3. And I'm just going to put a couple little, just to add a little hairy look to him, because I think beavers are kind of bristly, aren't they? So that just gives them a little kind of a hairy look. All right, so let's take, what do we want? What do we want? What do you want? Let's do pecan. I don't want it to be too close though, so I just rub it over here. See, that's awful close to that, so that I'm not going to use pecan. You're probably saying, why didn't you figure these out before? All right, let's do 100, because I want my sticks to show. So now you can see that that's a heart. So does he look like a beaver? I think he looks like a beaver. He looks very cold. All right, so we're going to do our little bear, and then we'll put our card together. So just like I did the other day with the wild wheat, I'm going to take some light wild wheat, because I colored the little bear the other day. So this is light wild wheat and dark daffodil, and those two together make a really fun honey kind of shade. All right. Excuse me, my throat. All right, so light balmy for the honey pot. So light balmy. And then dark. Just like that. Let's do our petal pink for the snout. So I'm just kind of using colors that I have on my desk here. All right, so light balmy, or light petal for the snout, and then we'll do dark as well. And I'm going to grab some different colors here. I haven't used ivory in like forever. It might even be dried up. Let me flip it around. So I'm going to go ivory for our bear, because I haven't used ivory in forever. It was the one I always went to. I always went to ivory and bronze for my animals, and then we got the tones, and I apologize, ivory and bronze, that I have just kind of forgotten about you. But look how cute that ivory is on the bear. Isn't that cute? All right, and then let's take some bronze, and we'll add some browns. And that way all my animals are not the same color. So cute. And then let's blend some of that out a little bit. Cute, cute. All right. Now I know we don't have a gel pen, but I gotta add some gel pen. All right, so we're gonna put some little freckles. And freckles and dots on our beaver. And our cute little bunny. All right. So we have happy birthday. So I'm going to put a little color on my happy birthday. So I'm going to, let me look at my little critters. So we have coastal. We don't have a coastal marker anymore. But there's Poo Party in there. So I'm going to take my dark Poo Party. I'm just going to go right over top of the happy birthday. So I got there. And then let's do flirty. Where's my light flirty? Here we go. Because I use flirty quite a bit. So let's just kind of add a little bit of color. Just so my greeting isn't just black. So I just put a little bit of color on there so you can kind of see it. All right, so let's bring these over. Now I want to put these. So this guy is facing in. So I want him to be here. I don't want him to be over here because then he's like he's looking outside of the card. I want him to look within the card. All right. And this little guy's got his whole body on. So I want to put, now I don't have much border around here. So I want to put him all the way on here. And then this guy, since he's kind of got his body chopped off, I want to put him opposite the bear. And then the gerbil. But see how little the gerbil is? I'm going to switch. So I'm going to put my bunny and my gerbil up here. And I like the feel of that a little better because now I have more weight on the bottom of my card. Does that make sense? I hope so. All right, so let's put these on the card. So I don't have a whole big border around here. So I'm just trying to look at my edges so that they're the same. So, does that look right? Could come down a tad. There we go. Then our bunny. And our beaver. So I'm just putting them the same tiny, tiny little border all the way around them. Now I could add Wink of Stella, I could add some bling. I mean, I could do more to this. I could probably add a ribbon, but I'm just going to keep this fairly simple and consider this. Now I probably could have popped those, but I'm just gluing them direct. So we have happy birthday. Looks pretty good. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? I think it looks cute. And then I could put the little bird on the inside because I have that cute little bird. I could put that little bird on the inside if I want him. And then we have either the bird's nest, or if you turn it upside down, then it's like the beaver dam. So you can use it for both things. But so anyway, so that was just 3 quick little cards using some past card guts that I found while I was cleaning my studio. So let me know what you think. Hang on a minute. We'll see you later, alligator. So let me know what you think. Do you like card guts? Do you like the goodies? Do you do the same thing? Do you just kind of like, oh, I want the card guts, and then I'm just going to use whatever I have at home? Or are you, I want to do like the teacher. Do you want yours to be exact? So let me know. Totally let me know. All right, so I'm going to say have a good weekend, and I will see you Monday. Will I see you Monday? I will see you Monday, but I will not be on with you because Jeff and I have our yearly physicals. It's all that time of year stuff that we got to get done. So if I can, I will try to be on my phone and watch, but I don't know if I will be able to. So we'll just play it by ear. But I will see you, at least you'll see me at 3 o'clock on Monday for my Mimeograph Monday with a Twist. Have a great weekend. Thanks for spending some time with me this week. Remember, there's only a few days left to sign up for my November class in the mail, so you don't want to miss that. All right, so I'm going to stop blabbing. I will see you next week. You can see I don't have my, I have a little picture of Winston up there, but I don't have my guts up there because I will be doing that this weekend. And then Tuesday, that will be, I will show you the goodies and the guts, the video on Tuesday. All right, so have a great weekend. Again, thanks for spending some time with me this week. I really appreciate it. And I will see you next week. All right, bye for now.